No sé qué está pasando con. Um, I don't know what's going on with Facebook, but anyways, I'm happy. The Lakers won another game. Uh, that makes the Lakers approach um, maybe sixth place if the other teams lose. All right, so let's talk about this game. The Lakers had the worst defensive quarter of the season. The Knicks had the best quarter of the season, but probably a lot to do with the Lakers being being so bad, you know. But they scored so much in the first half. The Lakers made the adjustment on the second quarter, but it kind of didn't work out the way the Lakers would have wanted to work out. Um, 1 second here. There's always something here. All right. So, yeah, the Lakers. Hello, El Prophet. My friend. So the Lakers pulled it off in overtime. But one of the biggest things was Malik Monk. On the positive side, um, yeah, I feel bad for Russ too. That was one of the things I wanted to talk about because um, I wanted to okay. I wanted to add some things with okay. Let me get it in a size that you guys can see it. Um, Russell Westbrook was minus 15 um, in this game, and he only scored 5 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Yeah, I do feel bad for him. I feel bad that they had to sit him, but I think it was at the same time the right decision. Um, and let me get it a little bit. And then there is the other part of this, which is um, Malik Monk. But something interesting is that, let me see if I can. All right, this big. Taylor Horton Tucker only scored 2 points. But that 22 that you see there is the plus minus. It was plus 22. He had the biggest plus minus of the game. And I'm not certain that how the plus minus comes about. He had 2 steals. And I think he had at least 1 assist. But he was kind of clutch a little bit, and the 2 steals came about in the Lakers' run to get ahead in the game for the first time, and the other one was one that further the Lakers, the Lakers advantage. But aside from that, I don't know. This is giving me. I don't know. Aside from that, let me get this out of the way. I don't know if he actually did something that got such a high rank, plus minus. But if it was his defense, I mean, he scored some points. But if it was his defense, I believe it. I believe that um, he did have a good defense, and he did help shut down some of the offense of the Knicks. And the Knicks, um, like you said, it's so difficult to see Westbrook struggling so much, in to the point that even when he is the regular point guard, and he had been having good games lately, seeing him in the bench, seeing the crowd on the screaming no when he tried that 3-point shot, booing him in a offensive opportunity. Uh, it's gotta be hard. It's gotta be hard. It's not so much that he got booed and that he got uh, people saying no and having all this happening, having a really bad game. But this is his dream team. This is the team that he dreamed about playing with. Um, and that makes it more hurtful, more difficult. And so, I hate to see that happening to a player. Um, I don't like that. Um, that happening to a player. So hopefully we can get more of that from Malik Monk, and um, the Hall of Famer Westbrook back. Um, and I even want to say to Russell Westbrook, I know he's probably not watching and won't be watching, um, but brush it off. You're better than this. You're a Hall of Famer, first ballot. You gotta brush this off, and in the next game, just give it everything you got. But Ross is usually like that. He's usually sometimes the, controlling that is what he needs, because he becomes reckless from time to time. And but it was, I don't know, it was a really bad game for the Lakers at the beginning, but the Lakers were able to commit to defense, and that made a huge difference. I said in the pregame that the Lakers and the Knicks both, well, they are both different teams. They had the same problem. Their front offices abandoned their winning formulas in order defensively, in order to get more offense. And in those, both of the front office, the call was a bad call. And you have a playoff team and a team that was the leading team in the NBA until injuries happened. And at the end, they missed even the play-in. So that's what I have to say about that. I hope you guys have a good night and take care of each other and yourself. And go Lakers. Bye bye.